Hi, Stephen back here at HomeQuest. I'm talking right now with Jeff Greer, the owner of Outstanding Roofing. Jeff, first of all, thanks for working on this house for us, and thanks for being on the program.
Yeah, no problem.
Now, tell me a little bit about Outstanding Roofing, because I'll tell you right now, the company is properly named. One thing John and I were talking about earlier is that the house closed, I think, on Thursday. Friday morning, you guys were here.
Well, yeah, I mean, we just try to provide the best customer service we can. If something needs to be done, we'll get out there and get it done. We try to prioritize the stuff that needs to be done immediately, and with a shake roof like that needs to be torn off in the middle of summer, we're going to get the shake off there and get the shingles on there. So.
Yeah, and of course I know you guys start early because heat is an issue nowadays, and they actually work a lot harder and a lot longer than some of the guys that are working inside in the air conditioning.
Yeah, well, they're pretty amazing guys. You got to get a crew of guys that can get used to working in the heat, and they got to work together as a team, and they help each other get going and stuff like that. But yeah, you want to start early in the morning and get as much done before the heat hits to where you're just kind of on cruise control when it gets 100 degrees.
Yeah, I kind of thought that they were like trading off by taking breaks, but actually there's always one guy on the roof who's a spotter, right?
Yeah, he's a safety monitor, and on a low slope like a 412 like this, as far as just the requirements from OSHA and stuff, but we want to make sure the guys are safe, and so what the safety monitor does, if he sees somebody close to the edge that's not acting safely, if he's got his back to the edge or he's standing on something that he might slip on, the safety monitor just lets him know, and he kind of has control of the roof to make sure that nobody falls off and gets hurt.
Good, because that's always an issue with liabilities, and of course getting the job done on time too, because if your crew member gets hurt, then the job takes longer. And that can be also why sometimes some roofing companies, they show up one day and they're gone the next day because somebody got hurt.
Yeah, it's hard enough to find good help as it is. You don't want them falling off the roof and getting hurt when you find good people.
Well, how long has Outstanding Roofing been in business?
Well, the business itself has been around since the first of this year, since January. We've been growing rapidly. Just as far as experience goes, me and my partner and the head foreman, we've got over 35 years of experience locally. So, we know what we're doing. We have a good crew put together, and we're just keeping and growing. We do every kind of roof. So.
And I guess that's why you guys, you've been in the business so long, you probably know your suppliers, you know what they deliver, get on demand. That way you can stay on schedule. Because I'm telling you, I've used other roofers before, and you guys just, your professionalism and the way you attack the job, you handle it, just has blown me away. And we're so happy that you're helping us out on HomeQuest.
Well, thanks. Yeah, we're just trying to do a roofing company a little bit differently than a lot of people do. Just little things like being there on time and
it's kind of like the other roofing companies don't do. It's like you're reinventing the wheel, but actually you're doing exactly what a company should be doing.
Well, yeah, I mean, roofers kind of have a bad reputation or whatever. And it's just because it's hard to find good roofers. But I think, we might pay the guys a little bit more than a lot of people do, but that's because we know the value of a good employee. And once we get somebody that we know is going to be there on time every day and not missing because of whatever reason, then, we pay them well and we keep them on the job and stuff like that. So
if somebody's out there, they're watching, they're a good roofer and they're looking for a better company to work for, they should call you.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much.
Call Outstanding Roofing. They do an outstanding job on our house. Now back to HomeQuest.
I just helped a family in financial trouble sell their house fast for cash. They were able to avoid foreclosure and bankruptcy and save their credit. Sometimes bad things happen to good people. Don't give up. If you're behind on your house payments, let me help you. We buy houses fast for cash so people can solve their financial problems and get a fresh start. I'm John Anderson with Homes Gone Wild. Call me now at the number on your screen. The sooner you call, the faster I can help.
Need to get away? The North Shore Lodge, Warm Lake, is your family fun place that's not too hard to find. Located just 26 miles east of Cascade, the North Shore Lodge features small and large cabins on a private beach and front door access to fishing, boating, water sports, fun family time, and nights by a roaring fire. They even have a restaurant with daily specials, a nightclub for the adults, and a general store in case you forget something. For more information, go to www.northshorelodgeidaho.com. Tell them HomeQuest sent you.
God, Jesus? Just a question from Christian Churches of the Treasure Valley.
Ow.
Second Chance Building Materials Center is your affordable home improvement store. At Second Chance, you'll find unique items for your home or business that you can't find anywhere else. Second Chance offers free donation pickups of reusable building materials. Your purchases go to support clean and sober programs in the Valley. Second Chance is open to the public and discount memberships are available. Before you shop at the high-priced home improvement stores, give Second Chance a try. You'll receive at least 50% off other building materials stores. Second Chance is open Monday through Saturday at 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. and Sunday 10 to 6.
One of the greatest aspects of a home is that when you buy a home, you want your front yard and your backyard to look different than everyone else's home in the neighborhood. Most homes nowadays are subdivisions, and so your house is very similar in look and style on the outside of the house, and so homeowners are very interested in having their backyard or their front look different than their neighbors.
We've been in business with 3D for just a couple years now. Originally we were High Mountain Lawn Care, and we just did yard maintenance, mowing, that sort of thing. We did a lot of landscaping on the side, and I noticed that we were missing the bigger picture of what we like to do. What we try to do with 3D is incorporate not only being able to come into your property and take care of the mowing and the trimming, fertilizing, spraying out and of weeds and things like that, but we wanted to be able to come in and take it from step one. We can do the full landscaping, and we can take care of the property also. We do residential and commercial properties both. So we work with new homeowners, we work with builders, and like I say, with commercial properties. One of our biggest accounts is Washington Group Plaza. We take care of all the grounds there. We have 4 or 5 apartment complexes that we take care of also.
You know, one of the aspects of this house that I really liked was the backyard. The backyard to me is a place where I like to spend a lot of time with my family, and I like to entertain. And this brick wall that they had back there, which matches a lot of the natural terrain in the area of the Warm Springs Mesa. It's, you know, it's the Northeast Highlands. It's a nice area. And in this area here, most of these houses have not been remodeled or brought up to date in a long time. So we're taking this one into, you know, the 21st century. But this brick wall is just fantastic in the backyard. And Kirk had this problem. First of all, we had so many of the juniper bushes that were covering it over, and we were worried about the roots being tied into the rock, and we pull up the juniper bushes. We thought they're going to tear the rock wall apart, and we didn't want that. What we ended up doing is going to Tate's Rents and got ourselves a little tractor with a blade on the front and a backhoe on the back. And Kirk and his guys, they got in there and they started just, you know, real lightly tearing it out and see if they can get to a root ball without destroying the wall. And they were able to do that. And this took a lot of work. It was complicated and tedious. My first thought was to go to Tate's Rents and get a chainsaw, and we could just cut it down at the base of the juniper bushes and just tear them out and then tear out the root balls. Except that this thing is just flooded with wasps and hornets. So that was a danger that I hadn't counted on. So we thought we'd spray it. But the best thing we did was getting that backhoe, getting that out. We got it tore out real quick. So we got all that cleared up out there, right?
You bet.
You happy with the way that went, the way the shrubs came out and everything?
Oh yeah, it came out real nice. And as you can see, now we can see the rock wall, and it's really opened this yard up to a...
I think it's fantastic the way that rock wall looks. Once the juniper bushes were gone, the whole yard opened up. It was like a blank canvas. Now we have a good place to start, and the ideas just started popping in our head. What can we do? You know what I see, Kirk? I see Christmas coming up. I see a nativity scene up there in the corner.
I could definitely
be there. Life-size nativity scene. Don't you see that? I see it, man. I see it. It's beautiful.
There's just a lot of possibilities for that area up there.
A nice little sitting area, maybe a couple cement benches, you know.
Yeah, we're thinking about, you know, a couple stone benches with maybe a nice rock fire pit, a place to get away to, you know, have a glass of wine in the evening or a beer and sit back and enjoy your yard.
All right, I'm there. Open house, man. You gonna join me?
You bet. We're there.
All right. With an open yard, or with the juniper bushes gone, now we're left to look at the lawn. According to Kirk, this lawn was not in good shape. It had a lot of thistles in it. It wasn't anything where you would be able to rebuild it and make it a strong lawn. So we decided to start from ground zero. Kirk brought in some guys from Ridgeline Construction that I was supposed to be there to film them. I thought I'd get there around 10 o'clock that morning, and I still have plenty of time to film them tearing up the lawn. They were practically done by the time I got there.
We work with Kurt Davis with 3D Landscape, and he gave us a call and wanted to know if we'd be interested in going up there and helping out with this project.
We've done a lot of work through him, and
we specialize in pretty much everything as far as homeowner stuff. We do fine grades, concrete removal. We'll go in and tear out patios that people, want replaced, or if they're cracking or sinking, and we'll re-prep them for the concrete guys, and they'll come in and re-pour them. Yeah, we have a lot of people that come up to us when we're on another job, and they'll see us working and want to know if we can come take a look at what they got, and they just don't know who to get a hold of at the time, and they'll see us doing, something and ask us if we'd be interested in taking a look into what they got.
That's kind of what we specialize in, is more residential homeowner stuff, the small jobs that a lot of the commercial guys don't want to take on.
You guys do the jobs that Americans don't want to do.
There are those who say, we are reflections of the things that we have surrounding us, and that the things we collect are reflections of the persons we are to become. We believe it is who we surround ourselves with that reflect the person we are. At Eagle River Mortgage, we guarantee you the lowest bottom line closing cost on your residential mortgage. Because at Eagle River Mortgage, we work for you.
Dad, how much money do you make in a week? Dad, for a day, how much do you make?
Come on.
Dad, how much money?
Wait. Yes. Hey, how come all this money talk?
Well, I've been saving up.
Oh, you saving up for something special?
Is this enough to buy out of your time, Dad?
Spend time with the ones who matter most. From your friends at Christian Churches of the Treasure Valley.
Looking for a home, relocating, or wanting a vacation home? The Real Estate Book is your #1 source for all your real estate needs. Whether you're looking for an agent, looking for a dream home, or just thinking about your first home, you can find what you're looking for in the Real Estate Book. It is the most widely read real estate magazine in the Valley and is available at hundreds of locations in your area. Pick one up, browse through the pages, and then make a call. It's the book that the real estate professionals prefer, so you should too. Remember the name, The Real Estate Book, and pick one up today. Tate's Rents is the home of your tool rental professionals. When you need to rent a tool, you want to rent one at a fair price from a reputable company that gets you in and out quick so you can stay on the job. Tate's Rents maintains all their tools to the highest of standards. They have tools for the little jobs and the big ones. Almost every tool that starts with the letter of the alphabet is available at Tate's Rents. They are a proud sponsor of HomeQuest, and they have 7 locations to serve you with delivery service available, and they're open 7 days a week. When you need a tool for that special job, you need Tate's Rents.
Yeah, the biggest challenge up there, I think, was trying to come up with an idea for aesthetically. It's hard to get an idea of what the homeowner is going to want because it's not sold yet. So I've got ideas that that may be ideas of what I would want there, but you have to kind of look at it as if somebody's going to be buying this. What can we do that's going to be appealing to them? Trying to see if we're going to like that red rock better than that. I think that looks better, don't you?
The red rock?
Yeah. Ties in better.
I don't know, without grass and all that stuff around it.
It's gonna look beautiful. A couple stone benches.
Nice little fire pit.
You bet. Yeah, this is what we normally do. What's normal about this again is we're working with the realtor side of it rather than with the homeowner side. So that's different for us. Usually if we're going to do a landscaping project like that, it's with the homeowner.
As a realtor, I caution people on what they want to do to their landscaping. The outside of the house is one of those places where you can spend too much money and not recoup it. Basically, it has to be functional and appealing aesthetically. It has to look nice and has to function well with the house. That's what you want to do for a backyard. If you start putting in like elaborate landscaping and waterfalls and ponds and koi fish and everything else, you are probably not going to get that money back. So you got to be really careful when you spend your money on getting your house ready for sale. If landscaping is something that you need, you want to find somebody like Kirk at 3D Landscaping and let them consult with you, because now that he's worked with me as a realtor, he has a better aspect of what a customer might need, to whereas they don't spend too much money, but yet they can beautify their lawn to where somebody sees it and says, you know, hey, this is a yard that I'm not going to have to work a whole lot on after I buy the house.
We've got a state-of-the-art sprinkler system coming in. I mean, we've totally put in a brand new system, piping from valves, piping, everything, and the system itself is satellite controlled. So there's you know, the cost there. A lot of labor went into just bringing the property back to a state of maintainability.
Kirk also decided that we needed a new sprinkler system. So he dug up the old sprinkler system and started laying new pipe. Not only that, he contacted Walla Walla Sprinkler Company and got them to give us a satellite controlled sprinkler system to set this lawn apart from all the others.
And this satellite system works in which it's connected to the weather center. So as the satellites go overhead, it connects itself to different stations throughout the yard. And so this station over here may only require 2 gallons of water, and this station over here requires 10 gallons of water. And so it's automatically set to a satellite system and also to the weather center. We feel that this is a fantastic modernized system which provides the homeowner efficiency of water.
What got me involved with the house up there is I work with John Anderson. I do all of his investment properties. We come in and do all the landscaping for him and bring him up to sellable quality.
We feel that our backyard is going to be probably one of the most updated yards in that area.
So we got all the old landscaping torn out. We got all the old grass torn out. We got new topsoil. We got new sod with a new sprinkler system that is satellite controlled. I mean, this control box, if a sprinkler head goes bad, or if it goes on or does not go on, it beeps your cell phone. It's quality controlled. You can access it from the internet. This is a state-of-the-art, top-of-the-line system that, as far as I know, nobody else in the neighborhood has. In an area like the Warm Springs Mesa, water conservation is a key. And this system can save you up to 60% on your water bill. There are many selling points to this home. As a realtor, I can tell you this yard is one of them. And usually the yard is not a selling point on a home unless it's elaborately landscaped. This one is conservatively landscaped, but it's exactly what that area needs.
There are those who say, we are reflections of the things that we have surrounding us, and that the things we collect are reflections of the persons we are to become. We believe it is who we surround ourselves with that reflect the person we are. At Eagle River Mortgage, we guarantee you the lowest bottom line closing cost on your residential mortgage. Because at Eagle River Mortgage, we work for you.
Dad, how much money do you make in a week? Dad, for a day, how much do you make?
Come on.
Dad, how much money?
Wait. Yes. Hey, how come all this money talk?
Well, I've been saving up.
Oh, you saving up for something special?
Is this enough to buy out of your time, Dad?
Spend time with the ones who matter most. From your friends at Christian Churches of the Treasure Valley.
Looking for a home, relocating, or wanting a vacation home? The Real Estate Book is your #1 source for all your real estate needs. Whether you're looking for an agent, looking for a dream home, or just thinking about your first home, you can find what you're looking for in the Real Estate Book. It is the most widely read real estate magazine in the Valley and is available at hundreds of locations in your area. Pick one up, browse through the pages, and then make a call. It's the book that the real estate professionals prefer, so you should too. Remember the name, The Real Estate Book, and pick one up today. Tate's Rents is the home of your tool rental professionals. When you need to rent a tool, you want to rent one at a fair price from a reputable company that gets you in and out quick so you can stay on the job. Tate's Rents maintains all their tools to the highest of standards. They have tools for the little jobs and the big ones. Almost every tool that starts with the letter of the alphabet is available at Tate's Rents. They are a proud sponsor of HomeQuest, and they have 7 locations to serve you with delivery service available, and they're open 7 days a week. When you need a tool for that special job, you need Tate's Rents. You know, when I spent that one semester in college, my major was thermonuclear power, but my minor was dance, because I always think you should support the arts. Every time we go into a house, somebody leaves something behind. So we decided, well, do we want to call the Youth Ranch? We did, and they were like a week out on delivery, because everybody always calls the same places when they're donating stuff. How about the Boise Little Theater? How about supporting the arts? How about supporting local community theater? They need props, they need possessions, they need books, they need things that, you know, they can use in their production. So that's what we called them. They'll go through it, they'll pick out the stuff they need, and they'll take it to the Youth Ranch. So that's what we did. We called the Boise Little Theater, and they came up here the same day that I called them. Boy, they were so excited. I said, we got a ton of clothes, we got all this stuff that was left behind. And so they're picking it up, and they're taking it, and they're going to go through it and pick out what they need.
Cool.
Right now I'm talking to John Myers. And John, what do you do at the Boise Little Theater?
I'm on the board of directors, and I also serve as supervising director for all their productions.
I gotta ask you, how many calls do you get from people that say, hey, we're redoing a house and here's a ton of stuff for you?
You would be the first. You would be the first.
I kind of thought of that, but you know, being in community theater myself, I said, man, sometimes when I go back to those prop houses, there's just nothing there. I just thought it'd be a good idea to let people in the community know that you guys are another resource that maybe they hadn't thought about when they're trying to get rid of some props or some furniture or anything you guys might need. So how are you guys doing so far?
We're doing great. We get donations maybe once a year, usually clothes, but we've gotten couches before and stereo systems, and we'll take everything. We'll take everything. We can always use new stuff for the sets.
Absolutely. You got to support the arts in your community, ladies and gentlemen. And so tell us what's coming up right now. What's going on at Boise Little Theater, and what's coming up in the future?
Well, our first show is And Then There Were None. It's an Agatha Christie mystery. It's been around for, I don't know, like 60 years. It's a classic. And
actually one of our realtors from Windermere, Adrienne Molinar, is going to be in that production.
Yep. She's going to be great. She's going to be great. It opens September 8th and runs through September 20th. And then after that, we have another murder mystery called Murderer. And then we are doing Little Women. And then in January, we're doing a farce comedy called Till Death Do Us Part.
As a farce comedy for my kids who were watching right now and thought of something else.
It's a farce comedy.
Farce comedy.
Farce
okay.
comedy.
Well, you know, we really appreciate you guys coming and picking up all this stuff, and we hope that we hope to see it in some future productions. Hope we were able to help you out.
Excellent. Thank you very much for your help.
You're welcome. Now back to the show.
I just helped a family in financial trouble sell their house fast for cash. They were able to avoid foreclosure and bankruptcy and save their credit. Sometimes bad things happen to good people. Don't give up. If you're behind on your house payments, let me help you. We buy houses fast for cash so people can solve their financial problems and get a fresh start. I'm John Anderson with Homes Gone Wild. Call me now at the number on your screen. The sooner you call, the faster I can help.
Second Chance Building Materials Center is your affordable home improvement store. At Second Chance, you'll find unique items for your home or business that you can't find anywhere else. Second Chance offers free donation pickups of reusable building materials. Your purchases go to support clean and sober programs in the Valley. Second Chance is open to the public and discount memberships are available. Before you shop at the high-priced home improvement stores, give Second Chance a try. You'll receive at least 50% off other building materials stores. Second Chance is open Monday through Saturday at 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. and Sunday 10 to 6.
When I was in junior high, I kind of had a rough time. I mean, I was thinking suicide. I was thinking, this has to get over with. Jesus has given me hope.
I know that in Him I'm safe. No matter what obstacles, God is there.
I know that love that Jesus has. I mean, to die on the cross for my sins, just knowing that He wants to have a relationship with me, it makes it all worth it to go out there and tell the world about Him.
Need to get away? The North Shore Lodge, Warm Lake is your family fun place that's not too hard to find. Located just 26 miles east of Cascade, the North Shore Lodge features small and large cabins on a private beach and front door access to fishing, boating, water sports, fun family time, and nights by a roaring fire. They even have a restaurant with daily specials, a nightclub for the adults, and a general store in case you forget something. For more information, go to www.northshorelodgeidaho.com. Tell them HomeQuest sent you.